take this track up regards to the insecurity in Nigeria, how it significantly hinder economic growth by discouraging investment, disrupting business activities, and reducing government revenue. Founder of AA Zaura Foundation, Dr. Abdussalam Abdulkarim Zaura, say various forms of insecurity, including terrorism, banditry, and farmer-herder conflict, creates an unstable environment that negatively impact economic development. Let's take the track up.
Everybody know in society, when you build on human capital development, you are raising up a society. The program that we brought under AA Zaura Foundation International, which was digital entrepreneurship in agri and artificial intelligence, is to teach the youth in Kano the modern way of defending by yourself. As you are either in school or a graduate, you can perform agriculture and you can do business. And by so doing, we are trying to teach the youth of how to be self-reliant. Today, we brought the University of Sunderland in collaboration with the London Academy Business School that they teach our youth the means of how to indulge in agricultural business online and so many other ways, and how to even use artificial intelligence. It was an amazing course that teaming youth in Kano benefited from. We intended to train 50 people, and the number that came out was overwhelming, so we tried to select 95, which last 2 or 3 weeks graduated with a diploma in digital entrepreneurship and artificial intelligence. They have certificate, not even the certificate alone. Today, those guys have been teaching so many people. They have been teaching their family members and their friends so much. So you can see that the whole world is tilting to AI, which is artificial intelligence. If we are having these numbers and our youth are understanding what is even this and the world, where the world is turning to, and we are tilting to that direction, we are not going to be left in global development indices. We are bringing development to our youth, mostly those who are elite, those who went to school, those who already are having the burning desire to go somewhere, and they are just waiting for such opportunity. I have seen that opportunity has opened the doors and opened the ways for them to excel to the world, not only Kano or Nigeria. In politics, there is no need of taking any form of arms or any form of locally made weapon or something. It is a way of sanitizing or making a clean environment and bringing in clean leaders with able mind of how to develop country or nation or community. Now we are having our youth that are not even in their senses. They are shouting a lot of slogans and praising the politician and all those. And I think that is not necessary. If we want to have a clean environment, if we want to have a very good developing nation, we have to do away with that. When we brought up this street to street, I co-opted all the gang leaders in Kano. Every single Daba leader in Kano is involved in my meeting. When they even received the information that I'm the one that want to see them and sit with them, all of them want to see me. They were eager to come to the meeting. Whereas before, security agencies were looking for them, they are running away. Police looking for them, they were running away. NDLA looking for them, they run away. When they tell them, hey, Zaura, I want to see you, all of them came. So therefore, there is need to sit with them and understand them. It has been happening over the years. The means of kinetic approach to stop this menace were not that much helpful. It of course helped. It do a lot, but it still is increasing. The number of the gangs are increasing. The study solution which we have currently is showing that there are over 1.7 million people involved in indulging such act in Kano, only Kano. Not to talk of the other forces or part of the Northwest and Northeast and all other countries. Because we understand that each state of Nigeria is having those guys. They are there. In some places, they call them different names. In Lagos, they call them area boys. In Kano, we call them Yandaba. And these guys now, their activities is going so far. They are obstructing the street in the daytime. You will see they stop motor vehicle, often a sack, ask everyone to put his phone inside. So our study solution as well shows that in every week, barely 10 people lost their life in Kano on the street over telephone snatching and all those kind of things. So what I understand there, first there is what we call neglect and abandonment. When you neglect what belongs to you or your child, you are not even understanding what he does, where he go, with who he involve himself and who talk to him. They will always have find ourselves in such situations that these gang guys, so many things are coming out of their group. It is from their group we have armed robbers. From the group we have bandits. From that group we have kidnappers. From that group we will have terrorists. So that means there is need for the government to explore non-kinetic approach to this situation. Therefore, there is a way to either give them amnesty, sit with them, listen to them, rehabilitate them, and reintegrate them into societal function. This is very important. After our engagement with the traditional rulers, I engaged the whole business communities of Kano. We sat. They understand this, and they also know the danger and the danger surrounding these the gangs, and they knew that everyday life is lost, and it is even affecting them more than anybody. When there is no fees, there is no business. My hope here is that I have seen a government, an administration that is focusing on economy. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I have seen personally an improvement in economic growth. If the government will tilt its attention over this youth, as we are doing this study solution, an idle mind is a devil workshop. This is much more than devil workshop. This is a time bomb, and this time bomb is increasingly building up, developing. If the government of Nigeria buy this idea, come into this, it will stop banditry. It will stop kidnapping. You will never hear of any kidnapping. The root cause of diminution in agricultural activities was fees. You cannot go farm to farm when there is no fees. You cannot send laborers to go and work in your farm when they will be kidnapped or killed. So this act of arrest, lack of peace, terrorism, banditry, all this, and daba, all this contributed to diminish in agricultural activities in the north. If you look at the back when Nigeria or when the north was feeding the nation, when we used to have this granite pyramid and all those, were there any arrest? Was there any lack of peace or this kind of illicit? Nothing. You can go, I go farm that time. You can go to farm. If you like sleep there in the farm, nobody will talk to you. But today you can't even go to farm, broad daylight and farm. So how can you have a productivity? How can you farm? How can you have agricultural product flowing over the nation to feed the country? This government has to focus on this. First, we tackle insecurity. First, the insecurity, not going after this banditry. No. First, focus on these guys. And see, they alone even can protect other people. Empower them, take most of them, employ them, rehabilitate them. When there is no fees, the economy is drastically must go down, either locally or internationally. Before you see people from the sub-Saharan Africa coming to Kano, people from Mali, from Benin Republic, from Niger Republic, all this neighborhood, they come for business. Now how many of them come to Kano to do business? The routes are no longer safe. Even when they come, now they are thinking when they come to do business, their telephone will be snatched, they will be attacked. Most of them stop. Rather, they either go another place to do business. So you can see our income, our sources of revenue is drastically decreasing by the day. Agricultural activities has drastically reduced by the day. Nobody will ever take that.
Indeed, there's need for us to have an alternative way of dealing with the economic insecurity that we are having in the country. It's not every day you send soldiers, to engage terrorists. There should be a way to address this, and that is the alternative solution being provided by a businessman and philanthropist, Dr. Abdussalam Abdulkarim Zaura there. We hope that government will take those advice and, of course, begin to devise a means to end this long, crisis and, of course, the unrest that we have in almost every part of the country.